What's up, guys?
Welcome back to Boost Brothers Garage.
Today we are finally putting some epoxy down on this disgusting floor.
We're using the Rust-Oleum Rocksolid kit. Once again, we've never done this. We're going to tell you how it goes.
Yeah, we figured some of you guys may like it, so watch us hopefully not fail.
Stay tuned, guys. There's been a lot of prep work thus far to get to this point.
Your head really shines under those lights.
Well, it's glistening too
Okay.
right now. But yeah, there's been a lot of prep work to get to this point. This floor was covered in carpet, and underneath the carpet was about an 1/8 inch thick adhesive across the entire floor.
Carpet that looked like this.
Correct. So we got all the carpet up. We spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on adhesive remover and scrapers, and we busted our ass for a couple weekends, and we got all that stuff up. After which, we used the concrete etch that comes in the kit and mixed it together like they said, and we went through, etched all this concrete, and then washed it out really good with just regular water. The etcher itself was pretty easy. You mix it together with 2 gallons of water, so we had 2 packs because we have the 2.5 car kit. We threw that in a 5-gallon bucket full of 4 gallons of water, and we went around in sections and poured it out, and then took a heavy bristle brush and we just scrubbed the floor with it. So once that was done, that's kind of where we're at now. We let the concrete dry for a couple days, and we have taped off the barrier that we want because unfortunately we don't have all of the floor clean and ready to go right now. So we're just going to be doing this section. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We're really excited. We did a lot of research as to which epoxy kit to use. We looked at multiple different Rust-Oleum kits. The epoxyshield didn't get great reviews online. It's water-based, and apparently it just has issues with hot tire pickup, and it doesn't work so well. So we opted for the Rocksolid kit, which is a different type of coating. It's called polycuramine or something like that. And they say it's 20 times stronger than epoxy. We're gonna find out. It takes 1 coat, no top coat, no nothing. So Thomas is over here mixing up these burst packets right here.
Say hi, Thomas.
Howdy, guys.
Is that
So, yeah,
double Dutch? Double Dutch rudder.
You mix each component in each side of the bag first, and then they tell you to take the roller and you start rolling from one side, and it'll burst the seam and it'll mix both pieces together because this is a 2-part epoxy, and then you start laying it. So as soon as we're done mixing, we're going to start throwing it on the floor. We're going to see how it works. We're going to burst this middle seam, hopefully. Maybe I'll use a foot.
I'm actually kind of afraid to F this up.
I thought Mike was supposed to be doing this. You gotta go A to B, not B to A.
Do you think it matters?
Yeah, it says that in the instructions.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh,
There
we
it goes.
go.
There it went.
All
All right.
Start rolling them back and forth, mixing that up. This doesn't look like a ton of product. This is one of 2 bags that comes in the 2.5 car kit, but it only goes on like 3 mil thick. I guess we'll find out once we start putting it down. I read some reviews on Amazon of people saying that it didn't go as far as the box says. We're gonna find out real quick whether or not that's the case. We got this thing all mixed up. We're gonna start pouring. Zach's gonna start rolling. We're gonna hope for the best.
Cross your fingers, this shit's expensive.
All right, they said a 2-inch wide ribbon, 4 foot by 4 foot. That's close-ish.
Hope you're not going to do that every time you see something.
Well, that was a big one.
Did you know that we were getting it in Nardo Gray?
I feel like we should have started a little bit closer to the wall.
It's all right. We can come back. It's not the end of the world.
Thank you for your positive reinforcement, Thomas. Always appreciated.
What's that?
I said it's always appreciated.
It's always appreciated.
Your positive reinforcement.
I try to stay optimistic, my
I
brother.
tell you what, that looks pretty damn good so far.
That looks real nice. Zach, you're doing stellar work there, my friend.
Thank you.
We got a quote to have this done professionally, and we just couldn't stomach the cost. It was actually more than we pay annually to rent this place. It would have been really nice, but we're hoping that this is a decent alternative.
And I don't know the guy's name. Garage Force. Yeah. Thank you guys for the quote and coming out, checking it out.
Johnny,
Yes. So Johnny, thank you for everything. We really wish we could have done it, but financially it just couldn't work for us.
no question the work is worth
Oh, yeah.
the money.
Yeah, they use a better product as well, a more industrial product. So maybe one day when
Will you move that bag?
we make it big. It actually covers really well.
So you can see the coverage on the floor here. This is a phenomenal product, really. I'm very surprised with how well it's covered this floor, and you can see how much shine is in it. It really looks nice.
Where are we at?
Halfway.
Halfway. Looking pretty good. The floor wasn't perfect, so there's some imperfections for sure. But looks 100% better than it did.
I'm really happy with it. I think the coverage is really good. I think this is what we've done thus far is more than half a 2.5 car garage. You don't have to put it on that thick. It covers really well. So far pleased. We got that first bag all poured and rolled out. It's looking really nice back there. So now we just opened the second bag and we're starting it. The only issue we've seen thus far is if you look right there, there's some areas where there was still a little bit of the old adhesive down that it looks like the epoxy or floor coating, whatever it is, isn't necessarily reacting the best with. We'll probably go back over that if we have any extra material and see if we can't get it to fully cover. But it's really the only snafu we've had at all so far. Bag number 3. We've got all of this covered in 2 bags, which I think is pretty close to what a 2.5 car garage should be. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the coverage is not necessarily spot on, but I think it's real good.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it's a hair lighter than what they say it is, but by no means do I think that the Amazon reviews were correct saying that, you know, it would only do a car. So yeah, we're gonna get this third bag on. We're gonna go ahead and just go extra thick in some of the spots where we're having a few issues with adhesion because maybe the floor wasn't prepped well enough. And yeah, we'll show you what it looks like when we're done rolling. We got the entire floor completely coated. Really happy with the results. We're gonna wait the 8 hours that we're supposed to before we can walk on it. And we're gonna come back and check out our work. We'll see you then. All right guys, we're back a few days later. And for the most part, the floor dried really well and it's nice. I'll show you guys here. But you will notice some issues. We have some spots where coloring is quite a bit different. And then we actually have some issues where even a few days later, it's still tacky for whatever reason. The box says that this should dry in 8 hours for foot traffic and 24 hours to drive on. We have not seen that. And I don't know if we didn't get the epoxy mixed well enough, if there's inherently an issue with the product. I think as far as the discoloration is concerned, if we would have done the chips that come with the kit, it would have hidden a lot of that. But we didn't necessarily want to do the chips for a few reasons. One, we just kind of like the sterile look of just the gray, and also when we looked at some samples, if you do the chip and you don't do a top coat, the chip is actually sticking out of the top of the floor coating. We didn't love the look. If you do a top coat over that, a clear top coat, it's gorgeous. All the chip is down under the top coat, but it adds a lot of expense as well. So overall, not sure how we feel. Here's some other issues there that we have where adhesion wasn't very good. Here you can really see where there's color differences. and I just stepped in another spot that wasn't fully cured yet. Overall thoughts, when we got this floor laid down the other night and we saw it still wet and we left, we were really excited about it. We thought the coverage was pretty good, the coloring and everything was great, and overall we couldn't be any happier. Unfortunately, as the product's dried or not dried, those issues have come to light. So we're not 100% sure what we're gonna do yet. Hopefully we can figure out exactly what went wrong. We may reach out directly to Rust-Oleum to find out. But if you're looking to purchase this product, this is what happened to us. So thanks for watching, and good luck with your project, guys.